Mm, 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 mm. Boom, 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 boom. There's a hater on the line. Let me tell you about her one more time. Next caller, bitch. You ain't talking about nothing, itch. Y'all remember Kaya's song? There's a hater on the line. Stop calling, bitch. Anyway, people, good morning. How y'all doing? Happy Monday morning. Well, I'm gonna talk about this hater. All right. So for you who have not heard yet, y'all know that I think it was Friday that the Fire Monster then had James Caldwell's channel taken down because of this damn song they all are playing, right? She had his page taken down, and now he said, we'll just continue. He'll just have his private fight with her. But now it looks like Kelly Love's page has been taken down because of this same song. This song that she has claimed to be hers, although it was not hers when they took it from the YouTube playlist, the free songs, the music people could use. So we don't know what kind of trickeration she's used yet, but she's over here taking credit for it. She has taken this man's page down, and now she's taking down Kelly Love's page behind this song. Some kind of way she done tricked her way into, she done bought the damn song now, and it belongs to her. That's what we're hearing. We still don't know. I wish you people who chime in who do know how this thing works. But apparently she got some kind of information from somebody who showed her how she can go and retroactively strike all these people's channel, right? So people, do not get too comfortable, because just like she took James' page down and she took Kelly Love's page down now, she could take other people who have used that song. And for a while there, everybody was using the damn song, right? Here's my point. Whatever kind of way they have figured out how to do this, and it will be duplicated, right? It's just like with Trump. There is a bridge too far. You have gone too far, and now you've lost all support. So I'm thinking, I was listening to Bless Watkins' page over there, and Olivia, she's going at it with somebody. I think that DD person. She was saying, just cancel the bitch. Just don't even talk about it no more. Because she would Fire Babe, listen to this. Listen to this. If people in the beef sector, this beef sector that you criticize so heavily, if they decide to, they could erase your whole goddamn life. Your whole channel would be gone. Just like that. All these ones you're complaining about, now you done taken a machine gun and you're going to try to shut down everybody's page, everybody's income, everybody's rent money in a time when they need their money. You are going to take your ass and going to use some trickeration and try to hurt everybody in the beef sector. Girl, the beef sector made you. Without us, there is no Fire Babe. Without 5 and 6 and 7 videos being made about you every motherfucking day, bitch, there is no Fire Babe. There is none. So if we decide, listen, do not say that person's name on my channel. If other person said, listen, do not say that person's name on my channel. And nobody was talking. How long do you think it would take, girl, for people who forgot about who the fuck you are? You're only the Fire Monster, bitch, because we made you. We made you. We made you who you are. You see that? If Dynasty would have cut Alexis Carrington off at the knees, girls, there would be no career. There would be no life. The people wanted a villain. And so they created what they wanted, a villain. But you're only a villain because we allow you to be. Because you're not no smart, super intelligent woman. There ain't nothing special about you, Fire Monster. So keep playing if you want to. But I want to say to these people in the beef sector, since she's always talking about going on stereo and all these people talking about, oh, how low class they are. Oh, I'm so above them. But you can say all those kind of things that we think is kind of cute, get a tee-hee and a kee-hee here and there. But when you start actually taking down our channels, and I say our, I mean because I am identified as part of this sector of people who talk and gag and roast and gag about each other. When you start actually going in there with a wrecking ball and taking all of our channels out, The majority of these people, girl, remember Mona Simone collecting thousands. She thought she couldn't be touched. She made one mistake. This could be your mistake, girl. This, what you're doing with this damn song, however you've done it, because it's got to be illegal what you've done, because they all played the song when it was being promoted by YouTube for us to use it. It said that we could all use the song. It says right there, you can use this music. You don't have to give it any kind of credit. You don't have to do anything. You can just use this music. You done found, with your stupid scandalous ass, done found a way to make it now toxic and poisonous. So you think the power is you have everybody take down all their videos, right? This is what you think. Do you know we can make you disappear just like that? You can only get so much blood from them turnips you got over there hypnotized, honey. It is so similar to this thing going on with Trump. We can invoke the 25th Amendment against your black ass. Cancel culture. Have you heard about it? It was when you eliminate a person's career like that. So I advise you, Miss Fire Monster, you hateful, hideous beast. Girl, push, but don't take too much. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his. You don't have your own, girl. All you have is the beef sector. Outside of the beef sector, nobody even knows who the fuck you are. You got that? You think you can go on as island woman, island girl, and you can just have them little 5 or 6. And let's face it, people, the 6,000, they're not real people. She probably got 100 people over there who actually follow her. All the other people they clicked on at one point or other, that don't mean they're sitting there watching her every day. It doesn't mean that at all, honey. Follow what her chat brings. If it brings 600 people, that's what she got following her. You think you can do it all with them? Girl, I'm telling you, I believe it is a mistake, a bridge too far for you to go in here trying to take all of these people's channels down. Because basically, pretty much everybody, I don't use music because I just don't choose to use it. I like to sing my own songs, as you well know. Anybody ever use that song? Are you going to also affect the people who you don't know who use that song? Since you're buying music retroactively, are you saying, I'm buying this song today, but it's going to affect people who were using it last year? Does that even make any sense? And what's with all this trickeration in names? You think they can't find out who you are? You're on here bragging about it, right? So, Fire Monster, you hideous creature, you hideous beast. Just like when you threaten to leave the beef sector, and then a day later, not 24 hours later, you come back talking to them, oh, I'm never going to leave the beef sector. I love the beef sector. Girl, without us, you're nothing. You're nothing. Well, if you don't want to play the game, bitch, if you don't, then politely leave. Just go away. But as far as you trying to do like Donald Trump and take a wrecking ball to the country, like he's trying to take a wrecking ball to the government, girl, it ain't gonna work, baby. It ain't working. So let's the other people. Okay, you've taken down James and then Kelly Love. So we had to go through the weekend. So I guess you did this all at the same time. Whatever. You gonna try to take down everyone else's channel who used that music as well? Why are you allowed to use the music when they're not allowed to use it? Didn't you just pluck the song up yourself? Because you used it, that means it's yours? You take possession of it? You're a dumb woman. You're a stupid, unattractive woman. Oh, but see, the thing is, you can't put no makeup on that personality. You can cover your face up with all that pancake and shit, girl, and try to put a wig on it and put some eyebrows on it and make it look good, girl. But we seeing you in the raw now. You ugly, ugly, ugly woman. I take personal offense as you coming at these people's channels. I don't give a damn if I fuck with them or not. They are still a part of this sector. How dare you come in here trying to take everybody's channel down? You ignorant ass, stupid ass woman. We made you and we will break you. All it would take was people to sign on to she's canceled. That's all it is, honey. It could happen in one day. She's canceled. Don't mention that bitch's name on my channel. Just like that. Ask some of your old friends about cancel culture. See how much their lives changed after they people stopped fucking with them. What do you mean? People make the world go round. People, without no people, girl, there is no world. See, this is what you don't understand, Fire Monster. You're clicking on her every day, and you got 7, 8, 9 people talking about you. Some of them make them whole videos about you. Where do you think you would be if no one was talking about you? If we did not acknowledge you? If everybody jointly, communally, we all blocked you, you would cease to exist. You would have to go out and actually get yourself a job at Burger King or, I don't know, telemarketer, some damn where, and support that child. You've gotten so airheaded and so stupid that you believe you can actually come on here and erase all these people's channels. What the fuck's wrong with you? You're not playing the game fairly. You're not playing the game fairly. You're not playing the game fairly. Hey, people. Yes, Miss Kaya is she's in the algorithm, so we always have access to her song. Her song is brilliant. Her song is brilliant because it's telling her, stop calling, bitch. You ain't talking about nothing, bitch. There's a hater on the line. Let me tell you about her one more time. Next caller. Bitch. Next caller. Stop calling, bitch. Of course, I can't do that rap. Now, I give it to Miss Kaya. We was never the closest because I chose somebody else she was battling with. But that song was brilliant. The song was absolutely brilliant. Because when I heard her, I know I just told the story a couple of days ago. When I initially saw her, T.S. Madison had her at her house for an interview, right? And she was yelling and screaming at the callers and banging all over the antique furniture and things. And I took great offense to it. I said, who in the fuck is that woman? I even went out of my way to make a video about her. I said, who is that person? That is the nastiest person I've ever heard of. And then 2 weeks later, she come on, but she has a song. She not only has she not only has she said to the viewing public that she don't give a damn what you think about her calls or the way she interacts with people. She's went and made a song about it. And the rap, it is good. I mean, it's some of her best work, in my opinion. She said, you ain't talking about nothing. There's a hater on the line. She want to call up and talk shit. Good, that woman. It might be her time to go. She's going to bottom out. This pushes it real close with me. See, this pushes it real close with me. Just like there was a point, there was something that Jay Wilson said to me. That's it. There is no more. Right? I was convinced in my mind that was done. And it hasn't went back either. It was done, honey. He died that day. But the thing is, on that set, what was it, a week later? I told that thing that she was dead, but she refused to die. She refused to die. She kept coming back, see, because she recognized a cash cow. Long as I can keep all these beefs going. I mean, who else do you know is beefing with 20 people at the same damn time? You see? But now she's gotten airheaded and big-headed because she won a few dollars here and a few dollars there. And she actually thinks these people love her. She suffers from the same thing Donald Trump suffers from. She started to believe the hype. It's all hype. Hello, my darlings. Cynthia Russell. Hi, Cynthia Russell. Is your dad named Kenneth? I know a lot of these names, they've been specialized. Cynthia Russell. That's a nice name. Hi, people. Next caller. You guys, Sharon Morrison, Darla, Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I really didn't like it because I like James, so I didn't like what she did. I know they had back and forth. He had done things to her. She had done things to him. I recognize that as their beef. But now she's going to expand this thing into the whole damn sector. Plus, she goes over to that damn stereo and talks shit about us. How beneath her we all are. What is she going to go to the show? Isn't the show about us? So how is she going to go there? She above all this. She done quit in the last month. She done quit the beef sector twice. So if she is so anxious to leave, that's what I'm saying. If she is so anxious to leave, just go. Girl, we don't. And then she gonna come here and now she wants to wreck everybody else's channels. I mean, people, they always like to act like, oh, this ain't no big deal. Oh, I don't need this. I don't need. Girl, let's keep it real. This is a big part of how we make our living, most of us. When you start taking it offline, going into people's finance, and this is going into that. When you erase their channels, honey, they got to recover from that, right? I saw her over there laughing because James Caldwell, who has a birthday, the bitch just collected 5,000 on her birthday, right? Now she is a month later, and she wanted to try to crash right before his birthday. So he no longer has 30,000 subscribers. He only has 1,000 subscribers. And she thought she could really affect what he got for his birthday. And she bragged about it. I heard her with my own ears. I don't need nobody to tell me. She actually bragged about, oh, if he had them 30,000, he'd be getting a lot more shine. Oh, I done got in his bag. She thinks she's so clever, and she's the dumbest thing in the world. This monster that we have created, honey. We've created a monster. Now we can't control it. So all we can do is pull the plug. All we can do is pull the plug, Trumpetta. You have so many characteristics just like he is, honey. This motherfucker's got people storming the White House. Oh, everybody's saying Gaithersburg, Maryland. Hello from Is it Gaithersburg? Isn't there a Gaithersburg in Indiana too? Oh, that's Gaithersburg, I think. Hey, Emmett. Hate on the line. Okay. Y'all gonna let that thing take away all y'all's entertainment? Who's gonna be the last woman standing? She gonna stand there by herself? Or she gonna just keep on skinning them goddamn Babe Nation alive? She thinks she gonna survive on that. It's not 6,000. 6,000 is the number who actually clicked on the button. That doesn't mean any people are following you, girl. The real number is more like 200, 300 who actually pay attention to you. And they're not paying attention to you on an island, honey. They're paying attention to the whole thing. So if we decide, okay, we're no longer going to have the Fire Monster over here. Since she hates the beef sector so much, why don't she take her ass somewhere else? And we'll carry on without her. So cancel Fire Monster. Is that what you're trying to get to, girl? Because you're pushing it real close. I don't know. I don't understand the song thing at all, Angela. I don't understand it because at the time, I think somebody said, I don't do enough research. Somebody said they're still up on free music for YouTube. They give us options of songs that we can use that YouTube is at some point purchased or has been donated to them that everybody can use it. Right now, all of a sudden she owns it, or so she says. She's over there bragging that she owns it. Oh, QB, he said he didn't dox her. He didn't dox. Well, he got some sense apparently because he had to realize that people are not going to let you just punch them all in the face and they ain't going to do nothing about it. So she's taking all the credit herself. We did it. We did it, she says. We did it. We did it. Girl, when the people okay, that's enough. You see what happened? I'm not trying to pick on that woman, Mona Simone. But do you see how fast that happened? Fire Monster, you hideous creature. That girl claimed her death. Death by suicide. No one found it funny, even though it was on April Fool's Day. No one found it funny at all, honey. And that girl's whole YouTube career was adjusted in that moment. And they never forgave her. They never went back. Somebody scratched that song. That song is still hot, but I can't say I don't play people's music. I tried to play the Boy Young song one time for 2 notes, and they flagged that. So I don't know how that whole music shit works. More than likely they'll be able to beat it, and they need to not only beat it, but they need to be up to identify that she's the one who has done it. She's bragging about it. She's saying it's hers. We got him. We got him. We did it. So she's encouraging people to false flag. Isn't that grounds, YouTube? Isn't that grounds for her to be taken off? To lose her channel permanently? Invincible. Ask Donald Trump about his Twitter account. For life. You want to come on here and you want to roast and gag and you want to do all play this game and we play on here? This is all it's all entertainment, honey. If you don't want to play the game fairly, take your rocks and go home, honey. Get the fuck out of here. What do you, girl? Don't let me get going. He flagged her page first. Was that really first though? I mean, how much it went on leading up to that point? And why was her page flagged? Was it a legitimate flag, or did she just create a flag? You see the difference? Because see, she's just making up some shit. If she was so confident that these people had played her music, why didn't she bitch about it from the beginning 6 months ago? Why is it now that all of a sudden she has all this power? No, it's a trickeration, honey. It's a trick. So if you do something against my page, right? Let's say I'm Timothy Blaine, and you didn't sit up here and play my whole video, and I decided, because you have the option, you can flag it or not flag it. I decided, listen, this person is over here making more money on my stuff than I'm making, so I'm flagging her. Now, does that mean I'm flagging the whole beef sector? No. Does that mean I'm making up some trickeration where I can go in there and find a way to get you? No. It's simply, I flagged you because you broke the rules. Right? Now, we had no evidence of these people even breaking the rules. They ain't breaking shit. Everybody was playing that goddamn song. So for whatever 2,000 or 3,000 people who have been playing, will they be flagged as well? Or is it just these African Americans over here? They're going to be flagged for using that song. Because if it's been up for years on YouTube, on YouTube, then more than likely many other channels, white channels, Chinese channels, Mexican channels, mukbang channels, all the people who have used that music, are they also going to be flagged, or is it just the ones on here? You see, you're cheating. That's what the issue is. Who said that? Psych Major. He flagged her page first. Was his flag legitimate? Did she do something that broke the rules? And he had a right to flag her because the flag stood right. Now, she has found some way. Some people say it's so to my oar. We don't know who the fuck it is. It'll all get ironed out, I'm sure. She has found some way to go in then and flag things that couldn't be flagged last week. It was all good last week. Now she found a way to go in there and some kind of retroactively flag all these people, because it's not just those 2 people. Don't you understand? So after you removed all these channels out of the way, what are you guys going to look at? What are you going to look at? The only channel standing is going to be hers? The one who hates the beef sector? Girl. He flagged her first. You're mistaken, Psych Major. I mean, maybe on the surface it appears to be that, but did he actually flag? You have to see what he flagged her for. Was it something really to be flag worthy? Or did he just go in there and find some way to flag her, even though it made no sense? And then YouTube just let it stand anyway. No, that's not how it works. She's cheating. And she's bragging about it. And my deepest feeling is she needs to go. I tried to kill her off one time. She would not let my name out of her mouth. She would not accept her funeral. So maybe a second time's a charm. All the evil the shit she does, she's going through people, Rita's house and all that. Did Rita trick your punk ass? Now what are you gonna say? She got to spin it up to her favor. Oh, I made her move. Girl, I'm sure she had many other reasons to move other than what the fire monster think about her living conditions. Did she just do that overnight? But she saw the fire monster video? Oh, I gotta move. I gotta move tomorrow. Okay, I'll move tomorrow. She's claimed she's drove. What is it? Y'all see this hair? What the fuck? Oh, it's in the glasses. Oh Lord, have mercy, girl. I feel like a demon coming to get me. Is that on the face? Yes, I do bathe, but sometimes your razor don't get your razor don't get everything. Anyway. No. When they say they taking, like with James, they say his page was gone. His page is not gone. His page is still up. But he's taking down all of his videos that have that song in it. So he's taking down all of his or he's privatized all of his cleanup videos. Right? That's what's missing, as far as I can tell. Kelly Love coming on today. I didn't get no impression that she's joking. They have flagged her on his song. His song is a little different because he actually added words to the song. So they may tell him you can't use that song. My only time I ever got flagged on a music was that Boyang song, because the first time I heard it was on her channel, and it was a legitimate song, right? But they didn't take my channel down, or they just told me you can't be monetized on that page, whatever, and they gave me the option to remove the video. So I don't think I even removed the video. They just removed the monetization on it. That's it. So, but she done found a way, and she can go and get people's pages taken and all this kind of stuff. So more will be revealed. But I think it's a goddamn shame she's over here taking all these people's pages down. I think it's wrong. And I think it's because it's a triggeration. It ain't because she's actually flagging them. People flag all the damn time. She's gonna implode and ruin and crash this thing on herself. And then after it's gone, she's gonna realize what she had and what she lost. Because she couldn't handle having any kind of popularity. She's never been successful at anything. Right? So see, they gave her a little money. Y'all notice her behavior got worse the more money she got. Y'all giving her all these birthdays and Christmases and buying all these presents and buying all this shit for her and giving her money and all this baloozas and all this shit. And the more money she got, the more aggressive she got. And this is like her big Trump moment. This is her breaking into the Senate. She just lost control. She don't know. She can't. She's high most of the time, right? So a lot of these big ideas that she has, the following day, she'll come down to her senses and she'll realize, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. And she'll try to clean it up the next day. So you'll see it's a fluctuation each day, just like Trump. Very similar type people. Make her disappear, girl. We have the power. We've got the power. Getting kind of hectic. Getting kind of hectic. You've got the power. Some people don't believe that fat means the reason, honey. You got to show them. They from Missouri. You got to show them. Ooh, she gonna be a mean mother. When she loses that page, child, she gonna get nasty. She gonna turn all that energy on that child. Because ain't nobody in there but her and the child, right? When she realized she done fucked off her whole world and she done spent that little money ain't gonna last no time, girl. Somebody told me it looked like her titties was already done. Maybe she got her titties already. They was sticking out the other day. Straight out like Vikings. She might have already got her breasts. That's all she'll get out of the deal. Hey, RJ Supreme. I'm sure that they can fight out of it. But the thing about fighting out of stuff, it still takes your numbers from 30,000 to 1,000, right? So I think it's a challenge because those bottom channels are not monetized. You got to work your way up to get a monetized. She just been through this whole process. So I guess now she figures she's getting even, which tells me that somehow somebody's given her information recently about how she can go about doing this thing that she's claims she's doing. And if then YouTube is at fault if he's allowed these people to use all this music, and then they're going to let somebody else buy the music, even if it did occur, and then say all the people who are currently using the music, who have made the music their theme song. So now you're going to tell us that now that they are all in violation of a song that was not private when they bought it, when they started using it. I mean, the more sensible thing to say, well, we sold this. So I don't know why Google would need a few, what is it, $100, $200 for a damn song. Why they even, that is even allowed to happen. But we have to let it play out and see what actually happened here. I don't think these people at Google are hurting for her $200 or $300. Hey, so why would they allow something like that to happen? And certainly, why would they punish the people who are using the music they promoted to be free music? So yeah, they can fight it, but whatever videos they made up until the time they do fight it, maybe just be a week or something like that. They've certainly lost or been affected. Their revenue has been affected. Now she took pride in affecting what he got for his birthday. I think it's just evil. It's just nasty. It's a nasty, nasty, nasty person, right? And she's gonna pay. He's gonna make her pay. We all know that, honey. They're gonna find a way to hurt her, to make you feel like you make me feel, bitch. But other people will be affected. She thinks she has the power now. She's gonna make everybody bow down. She put on this Trump shit. Like he went and ran through the damn Republican Party, had them all kissing his ass publicly. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to say she's the powerful one. All we got to say, people, is no, 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 no. She's shaped. She's shaped like a Titanic. Oh my goodness, Cynthia Lewis. Who is? Oh, you're talking to Cynthia Lewis. Oh, okay. Somebody's shaped like some. SB, you have a feeling SB has got a hand in it too? They all sharing information, right? Then the next week they all turn on each other. So he came on. What was his video? I really don't watch a lot of that. I come on there somewhere. He was saying that the show, there's nothing happening with the show. The show is on hiatus. Oh, we can't do anything in the show. We're just trying to get through this pandemic now. He said that 2 or 3 days ago. So all this talk about the new taping happening in January. No, 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 no. SoFi Monster, you can go ahead and get them titties chopped on, girl, because ain't shit happening. And if he says ain't nothing happening, then you know really ain't nothing happening. No, it ain't booze, baby. What is that? Oh, that's that stuff called ice. Ice drink. I was drinking it for a while. Now stop. Y'all remember how much I used to drink water? Girl, all this bullshit is so fucking addictive. They put salt in it. That's what happens. All of these juices, non-sugar. I mean, I don't drink anything with sugar in it, but they all pack with sodium. So you just keep drinking and drinking and drinking. So even if it's a little bit of sugar, you're still getting the same amount of sugar because you're drinking so much of it. Anyway, it's all very addictive, honey. I love to taste some orange juice, but that orange juice got like 35 grams of sugar in it. That's a lot of sugar. Okay, Kaya and Keon. I ain't being funny, baby. I have a hard time pronouncing names. Ken Nakanlan B1B. Forgive my butchering of your name. If it's her, it's all fair because James did it to her, but her going after all in the sector is dumb on her part. It's dumb on her part, but can I just call you Ken? No, Kayon. You know who I'm talking to. The point is this. If James flagged her, he had to have justification for flagging her, or YouTube would not remove her channel. You see? She is doing something that we have never seen before. She is actually going on and flagging something that did not belong to her. At least it did not belong to her when it was used. So the people were not in violation of anything. They weren't in violation of anything. She's going, this is YouTube's fault. She's going back retroactively now and said whenever they use this song, even though it was totally legal for them to use it. So they didn't go into it thinking they were breaking any rule or any law or anything. They just used the song that we were all allowed to use. She should not, if she is doing it. She's bragging about doing it. Well, however trick-or-treat way she's doing it, it is wrong because she's tricked her way into flagging people. That's the difference. Circonus. No, thank you for the super chat, Circonus. Who the hell is Circonus, child? Because she is constantly in the mouth of Circonus. Now, we don't know if it's real people or not. You know, she has bought subscribers, bought clicks and views. She's bought everything. She's done every kind of trickeration. I told you she's a lot like Trump. Everything goes, right? So we can't believe anything she says. A lot of times you go on these channels. I used to go on Armand Wiggins' channel. Every time I went on there, somebody was giving him $100, $100. I said, damn, they all got the same idea to give the exact same amount at the exact same time? Girl, how many of these people are just having their friends, here, I'll send you the money, you send it back to me to get the ball going? You know, that kind of thing does work. They use it in the circus all the time. Sometimes you see people on the street. When you see them, the street musicians, they'll set up their equipment, put their hat on the ground, and then they'll put several ones in the hat. Why? They want people to, you know, they're giving the example. Put the money in the hat. And it seems to work. With all fair in love and war, then let her take her licks that are coming to her. That's all I can say. I don't think that these men's egos are going to allow them to allow her to beat them, though, or get the upper hand. Just like she can find trickeration, I'm sure they can too. But when it goes to where she's affecting many people on the beef sector, this beef sector who she claims to be so above, who has actually made her. You think if I wasn't calling that thing the Fine Monster, and other people wasn't calling her the Lie Babe, and all these other women were not making videos about her day after day after day, she would cease to exist, honey. She would cease to exist. They're paying her for the entertainment. If nobody's watching, where's the fucking entertainment? Hi, Deanna Irving. Deanna Irving on 30,000. How you doing? This thing's up to it again. She done took Kelly Love's channel now. So if you ever played that song, even James said out of his own mouth, if you play that song, go and private his videos. So if James is saying that, then he maybe knows more than we do. That still doesn't mean it's not some kind of trick. How they did it, I don't know yet. But we'll find out. And if she is false flagging and using formulas to false flag people, YouTube will remove her channel permanently. They'll do one of these Twitter account with Donald Trump permanently. We no longer want to hear what you have to say. You could dress up a turd. Lord have mercy. I hope child is still a turd. Now I've heard it spoken about of pigs, but I ain't never met nobody dress up a turd, honey. It still stinketh. Oh, she's over there bragging about it, honey. They're going to tear that wig company apart. Girl, do you know how easy it is to give people false reviews and shit? You ain't never even bought the goddamn wig, but you can go on there and talk as long as you want about them goddamn wigs. Do you know sometimes you go to a product, child, and they'll have you the customer reviews, And you go in there and say, damn, stay away from there. Don't go to those people. They'll rip off. She thinks she's so smart. And she's not smart at all. And then she thinks she's such a terrible reader. Like everybody's going to be afraid of her. Because she's going to drag them. Ooh, I dragged him. Ooh, I dragged. Girl, she told me she dragged me out of my bedspread. Caldwell been doing drag for 30 years. She said she drug him out of drag. He don't do drag no more. Girl, she done done everything. She's all powerful. And ain't this shit. And if you really want to hear our views, you haven't done shit. Hey. Dressing up that old turd. She gonna say, oh, they only say I'm a turd because I'm dark skinned. Girl, you over there playing around with Tommy Sotomayor. You think he ain't coming back after some more of that ass? You his favorite victim. Girl. You're dark skinned. He hates that. You're loud. We got to admit, you're a loud woman. He hates that. You're a woman. He hates that. He hates everything about you. He hates that you even have a channel, period. He hates that. What makes you think that the Tommy Sotomayor, after he's through using you for whatever he's trying to use you for, basically because you're fighting with Tracy, that means you're automatically his friend. How long is that going to last? I mean, really, girl. Have you followed that dude's career? He hates your black ass. Don't you get it? Oh, Tommy said this. Oh, Tommy said, girl. Y'all pull up that time. He talked about her titties alone for 45 minutes. How can you talk about somebody's titties for 45 minutes, child? Maybe I got the number wrong because some people say they drug her for 8 hours. I mean, it was just a whole weekend of dragging her. And now she thinks they're friends. The black woman hater of all of internet, now they're friends. Baby, will you ding, 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 ding? What are you doing? What over there doing? There you go, the nose. I'm security that day. I got to keep you nice and safe. What did she do? The mother was disgusting, but trust he has something up on for her ass. Yeah, he has to hit her. It's a damn shame he has to hit her, though. Y'all think it's okay for that woman to come out here and take a machine gun to the beef sector? I mean, aren't we all the ones who made her the fire monster? She just came up with the name. We gave her the power, right? They only come to see her arguing with other people. So when you take all the other people out, then who she arguing with? Girl. How many innocent people are going to be caught up in that because they played that song that we're all allowed to play? Heard he talking about... I'm talking about fish monsters just like I am damn near every other motherfucking day. Yep, she's taking over. I'm a casualty. But see, just like she gets paid, I get paid. So we've given her content. She's giving us content. It's the way it all goes, right? But you can't go too far, honey. You can't go where you're starting now affecting people's livelihoods. You can't go just shooting down every damn content creator because you done found some formula that either Tommy or somebody else then gave to you and told you, oh, you can word it this way, and you can flag them. Oh, word it this way. How you gonna flag somebody else's music, Fire Monster? You never told us that you were a songwriter. Did you write this music? What are you saying? Unless you wrote it, how do you even have you even have dibs on it? Can you buy a song after YouTube already owns it? Is Google hurting for money where they got to sell off their music collection or whatever? Hair hats. Yep. He gonna come after her hair hats and everything. That's what I'm saying, Linda B. I mean, what makes her think she's so different? He was one of her favorite victims. She done fell out with everybody. Her whole crew is QB. I can move on. There was a time when every damn video I made was about Jay Wilson. I ain't had no desire to be talking about him. I can move on, honey. Next caller. Bitch. He ain't talking about nothing. That song was all in my head now. She's in what helps me to understand what the algorithm is, because that next caller is on every time I go to my homepage, that song is there. She is definitely a hater on the line. I think she's going too far when she start crossing over to everybody, though, honey. Y'all gonna make the decision. Y'all, just like we are waiting on the Republicans to grow some balls, we're waiting for all of us, all of y'all and all of us, honey, to say enough is enough. It's time for her to go. Well, it's Monday morning. I guess we got to see what's going on. That woman is the beef sector Omarosa. Woo! I didn't like that Omarosa either. Thank God she ain't in the beef sector. I would have chopped her head off. I did not like that woman, but she disappeared after Trump gave her the boot. That enough is enough. No, well, Bradley said out of his own mouth there ain't no damn show happening. Ain't no show. We ain't even talked about the show, which tell us that he ain't even talked to Ty. Ain't nothing to talk about, honey. Ain't nothing happening, girl. We can't keep pouring out all this goddamn money and nothing's happening. The whole point is to sell this thing to somebody, right? Well, people, hi there, Gamage Carter. Oh, I know I'm gonna get insulted now. He loves to insult me. You are aware some folk who support Trump are at Twitter building. Oh my God. No, I was not aware of that, Carter. They're so stupid. So Twitter is about a mile down the street from me. The Twitter building in San Francisco. According to Gamage Carter, they're there now protesting that. So we're not through with all this violence and this protest. After when Biden is supposed to be taking the highest office in the world, we're gonna have all of these goddamn Trump supporters trying to destroy the country, like they did at the Capitol building. So now they're attacking Twitter. Why are they attacking Twitter? Because of Donald Trump. What has Donald Trump done for these people? So that means there's going to be more of that shit in Washington, too. What state is it in, Gamage Carter? No, we're in San Francisco. Twitter is 1 mile down, not even quite a mile down Market Street from me. Right between him and me. We live about a mile and a half. So they're right in between. But San Francisco, we protest everything here. I'm surprised that anybody would be protesting for Donald Trump, though, because this is basically a Democratic city, at least. Most of the state, except for these small places. She needs a different dealer than the one whose drugs inspired her beauty business. Baby, we don't know what else is going on there. All we know is that her boyfriend has been accused of selling drugs, and the one that died, the child's father, he's also was a known drug dealer. So everybody's selling drugs. She does drugs. QB does drugs. Everybody around her seems to do drugs, honey. But of course, she all got to throw her mouth in. Ooh, they drug addicts. What the fuck are you, girl? Scratch the Itch still shows as free song by Quinlan Morella. Quinlan Morella. I wonder if somebody got to contact Quinlan Morella and find out what the deal is with this damn song. published by Swagger, released on published. Wait a minute. Now, we were using the song way before 12/17. So it's been republished. Okay. Okay, Angie Dickerson. So Angie Dickerson says that song, Scratch the Itch, that is the name of the song, still shows as free song by Quinlan Morella. Y'all know the word. Published by Swagger, released on 12/17/2020. So something happened on 12/17/2020. Who is Swagger? Is Swagger a legitimate company? And is Swagger making his money by selling songs to people like Fire Monster? I mean, how much money could she have? $100? So I don't know how the music thing works. That song has been around a lot longer than 12/17. That's for damn sure. So was it It said release. Okay, so maybe Swagger bought the rights to the song on 12/17. It says published by Swagger. So it'll be republished by Swagger, released on 12. Y'all got to figure it out. I'm sure James is on top of it. Kelly knows a lot about music. More will be revealed. We have to follow the story. Tommy Schwarzmauer certainly knows all those kind of tricks. He's been on YouTube as long as he's been around. And since they're supposed to be buddies for the moment. Somebody said she paid him, but how much did she have to pay somebody to do something? I just don't see her as being no power broker, honey, where she got all this money to be paying people for all this stuff. Did she cancel the titties and decide to pursue her vendetta instead? She only slowed him down, says Gamage Carter, not stopped him. He could upload and his content plus talent and personality. Also on his Milan Treasure page, he has 3,000 already. See, in 2 days. But yeah, he can still upload. Most of his business is uploading. He did the cleanup, but the music was applied to the cleanup channels, right? But that's not the majority of his page. His page uploads on various reviewing shows and stuff. And he ain't be hurt that bad by that. Maybe she might have cost him a few coins on that birthday celebration, but people showed up. They seemed to have a good time. He'll be fine. Plus, now we got Cash App. See, before we had no Cash App. So we got real into this live thing, and I held back as long as I could. But the live was because of the super chat, right? But people were not super chatting like they were. When they first started, people were racking up hundreds of dollars a day on the super chat line, right? But now if they're not super chatting, they're Cash Apping, what is he really losing? I wonder if it's somebody calling me, telling me, shut up, don't talk about that no more. Oh, there's a hater on the line. Hey, there's a hater on the line. Let me tell you about it one more time. Next caller, bitch. They can go to voicemail. She'd be ready to do it full force now since he taught her how to flag successfully. Tommy's ploy, the one who brought the song. What? Okay, this is from Choreo Lover. Choreo Lover, hope I got it right. It says, yes, Brianna told it in her live last night. She'd be ready to do it full force now, since he taught her how to flag successfully. Tommy Sotomayor, probably the one who brought the song, if true, who bought the song. He could buy the song. and charge it to her or some kind of way, some kind of shit they got going. That ain't gonna last but a hot minute, honey. He cannot stand people like Fine Monster. She represents everything he detests about black women. So that ain't gonna last, honey. Yeah, so his name keeps coming up. It would have to be somebody who recently started fucking with her. He would be the one that would qualify. His attraction to her was because Tracy was coming after him. He's scared to go after Tracy, so they got into cahoots together. Yeah, because there's something about you go to the page. I haven't done a lot of research around all this stuff. You go to the page and say they got 107,000 people, and yet they got only 9 songs on the whole damn page, some shit like that. So yeah, there's all kind of trickeration going on there, people. But what all James and them got to do is bring it to the attention of YouTube. What has occurred? These false flagging people, I don't give a damn. Tommy ain't the president of YouTube. Oh, ain't that sweet? Thank you, Kanetta Russell. Happy New Year. Thank you. I appreciate your super chat, honey. Happy New Year to everybody. Maybe we have to consider starting the new year without the Fire Monster. Since she don't want to be over here, she's above all this bullshit and all this kind of stuff. And now she wants to start taking out people's channels. And now she's actually involving Tommy Sotomayor, of all people, on this channel, which is 90% women, 90% black women. And then you're going to use the tools of Tommy Sotomayor over here against people in this sector. Yeah, he hates women. He hates also what he calls black faggots as well. Even though his own family, you know. She gonna drag that over here. You get what you deserve, Fine Monster. We would expect you to have a little loyalty, honey. But I already know from my own experience, at some point, it's just it. So we just push, push, push. Push, push in the bush. Okay, Kaya loves. Uncle Tim, you just explained James is logically flagging while Stink Babe is illogically flagging, just to be petty, and guarantee there will be still people out there that will still won't understand that. Well, when she gets all these hammers upside her head, then they'll understand it better. Choose your battles. She can't battle with him, mainly because she's not as smart as him. She doesn't have the kind of brain power, honey, to be trying to fight with these gorillas, child. With these raptor and these tigers and leopards. She's gonna get chopped up. And we'll all sit back and it'll be entertainment. And how's she gonna say, oh, I'm a woman? You can't say you're a woman when you done started this shit, child. And you done went after all these innocent people now. So are all the videos that use that music, are they all going to be flagged now automatically? Are you going to be going to all these other sites as well? Talking about you own something? I agree. Tommy would have to be involved in it because you can't own shit. You can't even buy your own titties. You have to have your subscribers to buy your breast. You must, okay, Hertz Publishing. You must be, Hertz Publishing, you know something about publishing. What is this woman up to? What is she doing? And what's with this name? Whatever, the name of the people who's flagging her. How are they going to flag if they don't own the music? Shouldn't there be a record of who owns the goddamn thing? What's this new publishing company? Are they real? Is that Tommy's publishing company? Did Tommy own a company? We're just speculating here. Does he own a publishing company now because he made all this money off these people who hate black women? Does he own a publishing company? And has he simply went and bought the rights to the song through his publishing company and allow her to use it in her mess? That would explain it all. I'm sure it's not all that complicated. But have YouTube look into it. Like they're always investigating us for every damn video we make. Let them investigate that. because I'm sure there's something they don't want to happen. They don't want people to be able to go on their music playlist and then all of a sudden start flagging people who have been using that music for years. He ain't wrote and arranged shit. But if he has a publishing company, maybe he could have acquired the music some kind of way from Google. We don't know how all that works. We have to learn. False flagging is a violation written in YouTube rules. Right. So she's potentially jeopardizing her whole channel. Because if they find out whether it's Tommy or somebody else, if they figure out, okay, this is what happened. This is who owns the publishing company. This is who owns the music. This is who wrote the music. This is what our contract is with YouTube. This is our product. When they figure all that out, because they have people, they have professionals on work for Google. When they figure all that out, who you think they're gonna drop a house on, honey? You bought the house on me. Because you a witch. Sitting in the flying monkeys. What I told you? I told you as soon as I saw Gamage Carter's name here, he's gonna be talking shit about me, right? Here we go. Can you change the subject, please? Yes, I can. I can change it easily. I'm over an hour, so I will have the pleasure of hanging up on your ass.